It's that time again. We got patch notes to go over. Yep, patch 7.51, there we go, is here. That means new ultimate time. So let's go ahead and see what we have coming. Now here we pretty much only expect new Cosmic, Dancing Mad Ultimate, and the new custom deliveries that gives a taco emote. That's all we expect. So let's see what we got. All right. So first things first, of course, new side quests have been added, that being the Cosmic Exploration that starts in Oasis. Yeah, you got to go ahead and do that. And there's a handful of quests. And I don't know how this is going to work, because this is the last one. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, this is it's gonna start off very barren, and then people are going to be building it up as we go along. This is gonna be our last one for Dawn Trail. Maybe they continue it into Evercold, but I highly doubt it. Custom deliveries, that starts in Tuliolol, and you can start that as a Disciple of Hand or land at level 90. Personally, I would do land, just because leveling your hand jobs are leveling your Disciple of Hand, no, it's still terrible. You're leveling your crafters is pretty easy. I can't believe I did that. Oh man, that's it, man. Forever. Housing, the feature to hide furnishings when the number of furnishings on the screen exceeds 400 has been temporarily disabled. We wish to thank everyone who has provided information on the official forums regarding the furnishing display issue detail. Okay, so I remember them talking about an issue with this, but we didn't really have a whole lot of, nobody was able to figure out what it was, and they kept asking about it, and they kept making posts about it. So they still don't know, and they've temporarily disabled it right now because it's still causing issues. Interesting. Okay, we'll have to see how that ends up going. While in restaurant areas, there's a large quantity of outside furnishings for your character's vicinity. Your own outdoor furnishings will be displayed with priority. Okay, that makes sense. New furnishing has been added. This, of course, is going to be Cosmic. This, of course, is also going to be Cosmic. New orc rolls have been added. That's, of course, going to be related to Cosmic. There might be one for Dancing Mad Ultimate. If it follows the same pattern as Fru, there might be one in Gridania where you redeem your achievement points. You might want to go check that out. You know, just be on the safe side if you're a collector of orc rolls like I am. New triple triad cards, new NPC, new opponents have been added. Neat. Taco emote. This, we were teased on this. We now know there's a taco emote. Confirmed. It's going to be from the custom deliveries. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to be doing custom deliveries for once. Have I been missing out on emotes because of that? Whoops. Battle systems, Dancing Mad Ultimate has been added. This, of course, is going to require you to have completed heavyweight M4 or M12S, as we know. It's going to require you to required you to complete this tier Savage in order to participate. All 8 players had to have completed it. And yeah, the race to world first will start very, very soon, as soon as the servers come up. I actually look forward to watching it myself. And so yeah, that's going to be, it's going to be best in slot required. You're going to be required to be level 100. You're going to be required to have beaten M4S. I'm sorry, M12S. That's just normal. 1 reward per week. No drop-offs like in Savage. New items have been added. This, of course, being from Cosmic. New recipes have been added. I assume that's just gonna be related to, you know, Cosmic. The following additions have been made to dyes. The following color pigment items previously required to craft dyes have been consolidated into a single all-purpose pigment. Okay, okay. So yeah, we are, me and a couple of you were actually talking about this, how alchemists could turn pigments into different colored dyes, but now all those dyes are just one dye. And sure enough, all the recipes did in fact just have all pigments just revert to the Spectra dye. Okay. You possess any colored pigments? I actually don't, despite my hoarding. You may exchange them for all-purpose pigment by speaking to the Calamity Salvagers. Yep. Colored pigments attained from gathering points have been replaced with all-purpose pigments. The items listed, I have a feeling they intended to do this with the 7.0, but just didn't get around to it. And now they just finished up and are tossing it in. The items listed below now yield all-purpose pigment upon use, as opposed to its pre-consolation equivalents. Upon use? Or upon desynthing? Interesting. Well, I guess there is no elemental resistance anymore, is there? Or there hasn't been for a long time. I never thought about that. We still had resistance potions? Weird. Anyway. Recently added recipes for standard spectrum dye has been removed. And a new recipe for, oh, okay. Yeah. As I just mentioned. Cosmetic box recipe has been adjusted, requiring 2 lumps of all-purpose pigment in place of red pigment and purple pigment. All players will no longer be able to trade colored pigments. Players who no longer able to purchase, sell, or search for colored pigments. Colored pigments put up for sale before the release of 7.1 will still be displayed on the retainer market boards. Players are asked to cancel any remaining listings manually. That's gonna be lingering for a while. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be. Retainer ventures for colored pigments are replaced with the new all-purpose pigment. So yeah, I mean, if you want to know why they waited to do this, look at all of this they had to do. Oxia, the next destination for Cosmic Exploration Initiative, has been added. That you can start that at level 10 for any hand or land jobs. Don't ask me what a land job is. And that's going to work exactly like all the other ones. Now, as far as I'm aware, there's nothing new in these this time around. Tool mastery missions are specialized missions that be taken by those who have completed their final stage cosmic tool. Okay, no, this actually is new. Hold up. Let me just quickly skim through this quick, see if there's anything of note. Credits, the exploration tokens, which are going to be just like the last one. Stellar successes, daily successes, standard successes. It's all pretty new. That's all the standard stuff. Stalwart standings. The tally for Stalwart standings has been changed. Now based on player contribution from stellar and tool mastery missions, mech ops, and projects undertaken in Oxia. Players can check their current standings by speaking with Scanning Way at Oxia. Commendations, star computers. We honor for 14 days by the following ways. A hologram. Yeah, okay, that's still normal. Tool mastery. Tool mastery missions are special missions that can be undertaken in Oxia by those who have completed the final stage of the cosmic tool. Unlike normal stellar missions, the aim is to achieve the highest possible score within an allotted time. Tool mastery points are granted upon completing a tool mastery mission in accordance to the final score. Huh. Interesting. So after you complete your relic tool, you can go ahead and try for a high score for maximum commendation points. Interesting. Tool mastery points, this is going to be exactly the same. Mission scoring, there are 2 different scores for tool mastery. Oh, maybe this is different. Tool mastery points are current points to be checked. Okay, no, that's the same. There are 2 different types of score objectives in tool mastery missions. You may choose to complete the mission at any point after reaching the first objective. Mission completion will be rewarded. Reaching either score objective will grant you the following bonus points. Time limit increase, score multiplier, duty gain action use increase, GP recovery. Okay then. And of course, cosmic tools can be upgraded, enhanced further. This is going to be the last step. This is going to be completion and will be your final tool for the rest of the expansion. But let's be honest, the funny thing with crafting is that you obviously don't need the relic tool. You really are just completing it for the glam. You really, really are. Because we're kind of now we're past the end game for crafters. any sort of crafting you're going to be doing now is just going to be for like cosmetic stuff. There's going to be like a surge, of course, of people now doing UMAD for people going ahead and getting food and tanks and that sort of thing. But like all the gear and most of the jobs are already done. I mean, that's pretty much it. The music played while a red alert is in effect on Fania has been changed? What? Why? Why only there? Bizarre. Paris can now speak to Solja to complete custom deliveries. Yep. And that's going to be where your taco emote's from. That's going to be in Tuliolo. New items have been added to gathering points. New variety of fish have been added. New mounts have been added. New minions have been added. New fashion added. Oh, excuse me. I mean, this is either from gathering or custom deliveries. This is going to be from Cosmic. This is going to be from Cosmic. Ooh, new sunglasses. Probably from Cosmic. Okay. System. In order to prevent server congestion immediately after the reset patch 7.51, we'll be implementing multiple field instances for Anaxia and Tuliolol. Okay. Sushinine, Galamald, Marilamatorum, Yaktel, and Oisis. Oh god, excuse me. It's getting late here. I'm sorry about that. All of those will no longer be split into multiple instances. New achievement titles have been added, of course. The color of text denoting unclaimed daily and weekly rewards at the bottom right of the duty finder window have been changed from orange to black. Okay. The following additions have been made to portraits. New accents have been added. New poses have been added. New adventure plates have been added. New commands have been added. All of your pretty standard stuff. Bunch of fixes have been added. And there is an issue when traveling on the Cosmo liner during Cosmo activation, wherein the camera functions incorrectly after the players return to the start point of the route when the duty ready prompt is displayed. Interesting known issue. An issue with Cosmo exploration wherein the footstep sound effects of certain NPCs in Oxia are incorrect. An issue with Cosmo exploration where in Class A missions, the unlock requirements in the stellar mission window are partially cut off and cannot be read in full. The requirement to unlock these missions are as follows: complete Class B missions 005 and complete Class B missions with a gold star rating 03. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's still like the norm, but that's kind of funny. That's all the patch. That's all. Oh god. Ugh, excuse me. That's all the patch notes, and yeah, that's it. Take care. Good luck if you're world first racing. Bye.